Oh boy.
Nation, hello and welcome. I'm fucked up.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm sorry to fool everybody and think that Beyonce was a special guest on the show today. She's not. It is me. It's Ben Gleib. This is the Socially Distant Social Club, aka SDSC. And my God, do we have a spooky Halloween show in store for you. It's going to be fun. There's a costume contest happening soon where all of you, but we'll tell you more about it once we introduce to all of y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to someone we like to call Jodie Sweetin.
Hey! Hello, everyone. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, I had this, and it had like, I think it's still got some Trump Pence out now stickers on. Yeah. Because I was wearing this shit then, right? And thinking like, oh, for sure that I can burn this. And I didn't. And now I wish I had, because I feel like maybe just in keeping it helped create things. So anyway, I'm just going to keep this in my bottom drawer because I'll probably be needing it pretty soon.
You and I are exactly how Republicans wish all men and women were in this country.
Well, fucked up is a pretty good, I feel like that's a pretty good statement for most men.
And just gladiator manly men and subjugated women.
Yes, perfect.
Jodie, did you name yourself Jodie Sweetin?
I did. Because I saw Ben had Ben Gould, and I was like, well, fuck, I was going to do something with the sweet. And then I was like, no, I have die in my name. So fuck that. I'm going with Jodie Sweetin.
Jodie, do you want to, or Jodie, as my character is, would you like to introduce our next leg?
I would love to introduce our next leg, the third leg of this four-legged whatever this cart is. Welcome to the show. It's like an ox cart that's broken down on the side of the mud. Welcome to the show, Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
Hey,
What the
Oh my god.
I'm a gerbil. Get it?
Yes.
I'm a gerbil. Yeah.
Straight from Richard Gere's asshole, it's Chris Bowers.
Hey, Ben, are you dressed as Steve Hofstetter if he was a gladiator? Is that what that is? That's your Hofstetter beard, right?
Gladdy haters. On account of the heckler videos.
Yes, for sure. Well, we have a fourth leg, which it's Zombie Rachel.
Zombie? I don't know.
Rachel, what's up? There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Wow.
I told you guys in the group chat. So right before the show, somebody knocked on my door. I'm like, Kevin, I can't answer the door like this. And he's like, I'm pooping. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I answered the door, and it's someone that wants to talk to me about the election. And I said, I'm sorry I look like this. I was doing a seance back there. Not really.
Yeah, I would have been like,
hold on
oh
a sec.
god, you caught me at the really bad time. I'm right in the middle of a goat sacrifice. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you the story, guys, when I almost converted the Jehovah's Witnesses, the two girls that came on the bikes?
I thought you were going to say, did I ever tell you about the time I sacrificed a goat? But no, I don't think you have.
These two Jehovah's Witnesses showed up, but they were Mormons. They were lady ones. I'd never seen lady ones on the bikes. And they came and they're like, would you like to talk about Jesus? And I'm like, you don't want to talk about Jesus with me. And they're like, why? I'm like, I kind of recruit for the other team. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I get people naked and drunk a lot. So if you want to come in, we can talk. But in a half hour, you'll be naked and drunk in my hot tub. And the one goes, that's not how we don't make those sort of decisions. And right as that happened, this spider dropped down next to my head, and they both went, oh. And I don't like spiders, but just for the effect, I just went, oh, he's okay. And I grabbed the spider and then blew him into the bushes. And those chicks got on their bikes and rode away so goddamn fast. I was like, woo, I did it. I won soul chicken. Let's go.
Soul chicken.
Amazing.
My dad, I remember them coming to the door, and my dad would open the door and just go, hell, and just slam the door. They were like in mid-sentence, and he just slammed the door in their face. He'd do that with anybody that came to the door, though. My dad, my dad has zero tact. Like, every time I go out to eat with him, I'm just like, oh my God.
Oh, this reminds me of a perfect confluence, similar story. In 2008, I flew into Miami on Halloween into Coral Gables, a very rich community, to perform a show for College Humor at the University of Miami. But it was October 31st, 2008, 5 days before the presidential election, or 3 days before. Mm-hmm. And
you went as
Florida
Obama? Did you go as Obama? Did you go as Obama?
Pretty close. So I had 3 hours before the show, and it was still light out. And I figured Florida's a hugely important swing state. We got to make sure Obama wins. I'm going to go canvassing on doors in this rich community, see if I can convince a few voters to flip or to support Obama. But it was Halloween, so everyone opened their door and had to talk to me about Barack Obama. It was pretty wonderful.
Hilarious.
Amazing.
I'm in Vegas for Todd McComas' wedding, who we've had on the show a few times, and he's a hilarious comic. And he once played Jesus in the Christmas play at his church, and he kept the outfit. So whenever
the Christmas play is better than the Easter one. That's for sure.
Whenever we would see Jehovah's Witness come in his neighborhood, he would put the outfit on. And when they knock on the door, he'd open the door real fast and go, "Heard you guys been talking about me."
Which reminds me of a hilarious clip I just saw on Chelsea Handler's Instagram. She told a story about how she was accidentally ended up at a dinner with Woody Allen and Soon Yi a few years back. She didn't know that he was going to be there, and they're at some restaurant, and she's sitting across from them, and she's trying to bite her tongue all meal long. And then as they're eating dessert, as Woody Allen's about to bite into his cobbler, she looks at them and goes, "So how did you two meet?"
Oh, yes.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, do you guys want to see what my actual costume is?
Sure.
I'm Herschel Walker.
What was the thing with the badge? I've seen the meme. What did he say? What happened with the badge?
He said he was a police officer, like held up a prop badge from fucking, like Halloween spirit store,
Sure.
and was like, "I'm a police officer," and everyone was like, "What are you? What are you doing?" Every time I listen to him speak, I go, "This can't be real."
I know. I just did a whole Rebel HQ video on that exact thing. It's and on him in general. He has pretended he's an FBI agent, a police officer. He then did an interview with some police officer that gave him this honorary badge, and he was like, "This is honorary badge, but I can be called in to do things if they need."
Oh my God! Right? I mean, oh God.
Well, it's sad in Georgia they would let him do things if they called it. "Oh, Herschel's here, fix this shit." He'd be like, "All right," he'd do whatever the fuck he's gonna do.
Strong
Yeah,
point.
right. In Georgia, a black guy shows up to do anything, they're gonna all pull their guns on him first.
No. There's
They're not
three
gonna be
black.
like, "Yeah, sure, help us."
There's three black guys. There's three black guys they wouldn't pull guns on. They all played football for the University of Georgia. Running back.
Well,
there's three guys they
that's
grandfather in.
Rachel, I have a question
not
from
as long
about
as he can play ball.
7 minutes ago. Something you said is still stuck in my head. You said that when you said, "Can you get the door, Kevin?" and he said, "I'm P word."
It's called pooping.
Right. No, I don't really like hearing that a second time. But my question is
don't
about
either.
that. Yeah. So when your partner says that, does that not turn you off? Like you can't want to fuck somebody anytime
guys-
nearly after that happens.
Well, so
My
here's the
husband
thing.
thinks it's hilarious.
I
can't even
never-
say it.
Can't
And
stand
I
We don't
can't.
share bathroom stuff, like doors are closed. Like I don't
Right,
ever
right,
want,
right.
like any of that stuff. But like if I didn't know where he was, right, and I'm in this room and I just hear the doorbell, I'm like, "Hey, I can't." And so
But why not say, "I'm in the bathroom"?
I don't know, because I don't care. Like I know what we all
Right.
do in the bathroom.
Yes,
I don't want to
I
smell
think,
it. or
Ben, we're
see
the
it.
only ones with the weird, ironically, the weird Victorian hang up of that. With everything else that we'll talk about. I mean, the fucked
I'm with
up
you. I'm with you guys
avenues
too.
and stuff, but I'm like,
I don't like it.
my husband thinks it's hilarious.
Chrissy's
Oh.
a big fan. Chrissy likes
Just to
talking
say
about it. Yeah, Chrissy's into it. I'm not. I don't.
I don't like talking about like the actual act, or I know couples that like are in the bathroom together when that's happening, and I
No.
find that real gross.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Chrissy wants those toilets that are next to each other and face each other. I won't get them. I think it's gross.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
She does not.
My husband threatens me and says, he's like, "Babe, if you really loved me, you'd do it." Like, you're totally fucking kidding, right? But I'm like, stop. Why are we still on this? He's just like, come on. It's a new level of trust, babe. It's a new level. Just right in the eyes. Right in. I'm like, would you fucking go away?
There is only one time that I kind of did like a joke with that in it, because it was making fun of such a pompous commercial. Remember those old Infinity commercials where they had that gray-haired British guy in like a white studio by the car, and he's like, "Oh, and when you get there, tell me you already know the part about the keyless entry." And so this was an SNL sketch for the Infinity Q45 toilet. And it was this like fancy next level toilet that had all these features, and he's walking around it all dramatic, and just the camera goes, "Oh, and when you get there, tell them you already know the part about the caca." That was pretty hilarious.
Hey, we had a fun overnight game that Greg Murphy sent me, so I wouldn't forget. So thank you for Greg Murphy. It was make any joke where the punchline is potato. So any joke, but the punchline has to be potato. And Stephen Val had, what did the townsfolk say when Tato lost his job at the mill? Potato. That one made me laugh. Do we have a game today, Ben? What's today's game?
We do have a game today. Before I tell you the game, I want to let you know you can support the show throughout the show as the show happens by, I don't know the amounts anymore. And anybody else want to say this part, and then I'll say the game?
You can support the show.
Help us, Rachel. Help.
You can support the show on Venmo. I'm at Rock Hard Rachel, and it goes to everybody. Or the PayPal is a link that I can put in the chats. And we're on YouTube, but we're not monetized on YouTube, so cool.
Isn't it at a certain thing on PayPal?
It is.
Oh, okay, great.
In fact, it's a link. Some might
great.
say.
Well, just try to enter random URLs if you can.
I might have to like.
We're gonna have
I don't know if I'm gonna cut it as a handmade. You guys, this fucking bonnet is uncomfortable.
Oh, SDSC show on PayPal.
SDSC show on PayPal, and we're about to have a Halloween costume contest today. So whoever of you has costumes, we'll look at them in the video front row, and we will choose a winning contest. Right, guys? A winning costume.
So we're gonna choose the best costume contest.
And the winning costume will get a piece of merch from our merch store, correct?
Mm-hmm. And then
under
I think also
$35, any piece of merch you'd like, under 35 bones, has a nice little prize. But more, it's about pride and knowing you're the best.
Yeah.
Today's game. We're also playing a game as we do on this show. This helmet is very hot. I'm starting to sweat beads down my face. The game today is...
You're sweating bees?
I'm sweating bees, yep, because they're dying. Listen, today's game is Halloween a Celebrity. You take a celebrity's name, you make it spooky in some way or Halloween themed, things like Jack-o'-lantern Nicholson or Candy Moore or Run for Your Life. Wait, I fucked that one up. Candace Run for Your Life. Or Jodie Sweets. Stuff like that. For a super, how much people give to be able to participate?
It's $5 game entry. If you're in the front row, you get 2 entries for free.
Correct.
And so you can put in your game entries on YouTube and PayPal and Venmo and all that.
We're also doing memes. Front row gets 2 memes for free, but also do memes throughout the show.
And it's $5 for memes too. And memes go to sdscshow@gmail.com.
Yes,
and the winner of that gets into our Patreon, which our Patreon will be on Monday, October 31st.
On Halloween.
The link. And we're going to do a scavenger hunt during our Patreon hang. So
yes.
Ooh, scavenger.
Yes, indeed. And we also have a special guest coming in soon. And we also will be doing a very special food-related contest, candy-related contest. Everybody's favorite candy corn. Very soon, we will be doing
corn.
Corn. I like candy corn.
Look at it. It's beautiful. It's corn.
It's not the most beautiful thing. I ate one earlier. It
doesn't even smell good.
horrid.
I love candy corn. Candy corn's my favorite
love
vegetable,
candy corn.
I think.
It tastes like I'm squirting perfume right in my mouth, directly in my mouth.
Yeah, it's not good. And so we're going to do a contest where for every $50 that you all collectively tip in total, all 4 of us will each put 10 candy corn in our mouth and keep it in there. And for each new $50, we put another 10 in there and another 10 and keep them all in our mouth until we see who spits it out and can't handle anymore. It's who can still talk. It's like Chubby Bunny, but with candy corn. Who can still talk audibly, clearly, while having that much candy corn in there. Could be 40, 50, 60 in each of our mouths. For each new $50 total, another 10 go in our mouth. We have them separated by 10s here on our table. And
I'm curious who's going to be the host that gets the most. That I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but in their mouth. Most in their mouth.
Oh,
Because,
I think it'll be Ben because he'll secretly swallow one down the back end.
No, he said he's not. He's trying to be healthy.
No, I can't. I'm on a 21-day food reset that I don't know why I'm on it. Carmel's making me do this. It is, I'm not allowed to eat any sugar, no added sugar, all clear, all straight up foods, no processed foods, no alcohol. And I'm on day like 16, and you have to eat like a fat and protein and carbs in every single meal, and this is hell. You don't even really lose weight on this. All I want is to lose weight. I'm just doing it to have a happy household. I'm confused. I don't know the rules. Literally, she's like, eat this now. I'm like, okay, baby, you got it. I'll eat 14 pieces of chicken and overnight oats at the same time. I don't understand it.
I'm eating candy corn, so I don't care. Why about your reset, Ben? Just do push-ups and sit-ups. Lose 100 pounds. It's not that hard. Anyway,
You are
I started with a
sweating.
personal trainer yesterday.
do we want to introduce the front row before we get to Adam?
No, well, let's introduce Adam first, and
All
then
right.
that way he can be on camera for the
Cool.
front row.
Well, our comic today is one of our best friends and one of our people that have been here through the
Hasn't
whole
been on in
pandemic.
6 months.
Hasn't been on in a while, but we're excited he's here. It's our favorite, it's Danny Alabama. Adam Mamawala, everybody! Hey.
Oh, who are you?
The name's Alabama. Damn. Alabama.
Jesus Christ. If you didn't want to be more of a thirst trap, you son of a bitch, now you gotta look better than your tuxedo too, you dick.
I didn't know about the costume until 10 minutes ago. I think I did pretty good.
You did great.
You have to have a fucking
I
perfect
thought you were
tuxedo
going to say I
laying in
didn't
your
know
closet.
about. I thought you were going to say I didn't know about the costume, and I was like, "Sir, you are incredibly overdressed for this show."
Yeah.
But
So are you James
Well,
Bond?
you haven't seen my bottom half, so what's up?
Oh shit, is that your line?
Oh, if you want to be any
Yeah,
more of a thirst trap, just tell people you haven't yet seen my bottom half.
You
Okay.
think I look good on
Right.
top?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay.
I don't.
He's a mullet
Right?
For
person.
every
He's-
$50,
Happy
I will stuff
Halloween.
10 candy corns down my pants.
Happy Halloween.
he's got a mullet body. He's business on the top, party on the bottom. Let's go.
Right. Yes.
Have you ever shaved your pubes into a mullet? Anybody can field that question.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
I feel like dudes kind of already have a mullet if they don't really like, you know what I mean? If they don't
That's a
trim
strong
the
point.
bottom half.
Very strong point, actually.
I got
Kind of already, it's just kind of hanging there. You know
So
what I mean?
Eddie, this is text exchange to me and Eddie Ift yesterday. Eddie Ift,
Oh God,
I texted
please
him
get
and
us off
said-
this topic.
I said, I saw this great. He's got a great show at the store tomorrow night or tonight, actually. I said, yeah, it should be a fun one. I told him I was gonna be in Vegas. He goes, enjoy Vegas, don't get crabs. And I said, haha, do you still have pubes? Question mark. And he texted back, the thought of your bald cock just made me puke, and it was the funniest thing he's ever seen in my life. So it's kind of what Danny Alabama being naked from the waist down made me think of a little bit. But yeah.
I could have done without that whole conversation, to be honest with you, but that's fine.
Danny, are you being James
You
Bond?
started with pube mullets. Come
You're
on,
right.
Ben.
It's my fault.
I feel
I
like
don't know, Bowers.
Or is
I'm
this,
being a guy in a tux.
is this Adam Mamawala when he fucks? Is this like your fuck out?
For the record, Adam Mamawala very well groomed. Danny Alabama never groomed once.
Oh no, he's never shaved never manscaped. No,
No.
It just goes from the chest all the way down the legs.
that's for ladies. Manscaped. is
Oh,
for
are you
ladies.
one of those people that says legs, Rachel?
legs.
Apparently,
I did hear that lately.
Legs. What? There's no Y in the word. Why do people do that?
eggs, legs,
Legs.
Eggs.
leg.
Legs. Yes,
Leg.
there you go.
Leg.
There you go.
Leg.
You sound ridiculous right now.
So Adam, how's it going? It's been a while. How's New York? How's the album? How'd that come out? Is it good sales?
You know, I mean, like all comedy albums, it changed my life fundamentally, and now I'm famous. Nobody releases
Right.
comedy albums. Nobody has podcasts. No, it was good. It was good.
like that one late night set changing your whole life. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm literally in the midst of one of these times where, like, I'm wondering, like, why do we do anything? Like, I painstakingly craft material, and then I post it, and it gets, like, 1,000 views, and then I checked in for a Southwest flight during the middle of a set, and it has, like, 1 million views on Instagram, at Speed on the Steppenwolf.
That one was very funny, though. That was very funny. I like that.
It was funny, but it's like I don't want people like I want people to see everything else. I don't want them to see that. But,
You know what hurt my feelings
Yes.
once Adam was I was at the gas station and they said follow the gas pump on Twitter for the gas pump television. I'm like, who the fuck is following the gas pump on Twitter? And I fucking went to Twitter, more followers than me. The gas pump has more followers than I do, and it fucking really hurt my feelings. That's
Yeah,
tough.
okay. Firstly, I'm going to have to unfollow the gas pump now. Give me just a moment. Secondly,
What does the gas
I'm gonna
pump
have to go
post?
follow. What was it at? What?
Yeah, it's,
No.
They're gonna lose their minds. They see Jodie Sweetin followed them.
it's like gas
It
pump
was
television.
it was at BP is innocent.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
that's
little,
a
little
new
gas
that's
station
the new-
propaganda for you.
I've been talking about a very similar thing on stage lately. It's like I've never been personally trending on Twitter ever, and a few weeks ago, apple juice was trending. Fucking apple juice. It's not even a new juice. It's one of the oldest juices.
Yeah.
But the whole country apparently, like 2 weeks ago, was like, did you guys know there could be juice from apples? This is wild.
None of us will ever be as famous as Grumpy Cat, and that hurts my feelings. Stupid cat with that
Really
dumb
true.
face will be more famous than, no matter what we do in our whole lives, we'll never be more famous than Grumpy Cat. So, you know, that kind of hurts.
Well-
What you got anything coming in, Rach?
No. So let's
All
get. Some, I don't have to
Support the
shove
show,
some
the-
candy in my mouth, so that's good.
Let me just
I will
remind
show
everybody,
my bottom
please.
half if it means tips for this show. I mean,
Yes.
do it.
So please keep in mind the
Tips for
show has
tip,
no
I get it.
advertisers, and there are 5 of us here, and so, you know, please reach as deep as you can to keep this show afloat. Otherwise, you know, as much as we love doing Zooms, we do need, you know, pay our damn bills also. So please keep that in mind if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Adam, your girlfriend's name is Celia, right?
Yeah.
She's creeping on you in the YouTube chat.
Oh,
I love it.
What's she saying?
She's saying, "Take it off, take it off."
Oh, man.
For
She
her
means
eyes
the
only,
tuxedo
I
top
can't
because you
do
never
that.
dress like that for her. That's what she means.
Yeah. Do you sing her the song?
What's the song?
That Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You never sing that song?
I've never heard that song before.
Oh.
But that's Cecilia, not Celia.
Yeah, it's Cecilia. It's Simon and Garfunkel are the reason that every time she meets someone, she has to be like, no, it's just Celia.
Celia. Yeah,
They
my
hear
best
Celia
friend's
and they're
name
like,
is
oh,
Celia. Yeah,
Really?
same thing. Yeah.
Really?
They should meet
So-
up and have some sort of support group, but there's not a lot of Celias out there.
Why would they say their name
Good.
wrong in the first place? The part I don't get. It's Cecilia. She's just saying it wrong.
Right. Do people ever make a mistake and call her Su Studio?
Only once, but it was a whole to do.
That's how you won her. That's how you won her over. With this originality. You didn't call her Cecilia. You called her Studio. All right.
Right.
All right, Ben, you want to introduce that front row? Can't wait to
Front
see
row,
the
turn on
costume.
those cameras. Let's see your shining faces, everybody.
Yeah, VFR. Let's
see these
VF
costumes.
do
Oh,
it.
shit. We've got some costumes for show now.
Holy shit, you guys!
Oh, wow.
These are some really good ones.
Yeah.
I know who I'm voting
This
for.
Oh, holy
That's a
mackerel.
good looking crew right there.
Yes. Oh,
Like it. Let's see who we got first here. Let's bring Jodie up too if you get a moment, Molly, and then let's see who our first
shit,
VFRdians
they're doing the
is.
fucking thing, and I had to do the thing.
Great work, everybody. Holy shit.
You know what I
Yeah,
also
right?
feel like is one of those little baby oysters in Alice in Wonderland that go when you say the walrus thing and they go like marching off with the big white bonnets. Anybody?
Yeah.
So, Meg, why didn't you dress up? Meg, you should have dressed up. You think?
Oh my God.
Medusa. What
That's
an
great.
outfit that is.
Great outfit.
Yes.
Yes.
Love
If I were on Zoom,
that.
so not turning to stone. If she saw us in real life, we'd be dead. Nice. Looks good.
I love that. Where did you get that headpiece?
It's actually 2 separate headpieces that I
That is.
crafted together.
Wow. Amazing. I love it.
Very nice. And we go from Meg to Megan Lucifer, who's
Hey.
dressed like a
It's
penguin
exact-
bunny.
Is that an owl?
Exactly what
It's an
I
owl.
imagined Lucifer to look like.
That's an owl.
Lucifer, you got a lot of splaining to do.
Why does it have a second set of eyes on its chest? What is that about?
Oh no, they're like the feathers.
Oh, those are feathers.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought they
That's
were
what
owl
feathers
nipples.
look like. That's what
cute.
feathers look like. That's fine.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's me.
Yes.
God.
The good Dr. Abibier.
I'm voting for
That's
Abby for sure.
amazing.
I thought you were still wearing a mask for a minute. I'm like, oh, that's a thick ass beard. Nice job.
Right.
You have a Bowers voice you
You
can
move your
debut for
mouth.
us. Try your best Bowers voice.
I don't know if I can do a Bauer.
Just try like this. You just have to basically look like you're like crab fishing. All right, just
comes with multiple jackets, you know.
Yes.
The way you do with Barbie clothes, you know.
Yeah, you're like a doll that comes with extra options. Like, awesome. Like,
Do your Bowers, Abby.
She still has
you
kung
can
fu
grow
grip,
the
though.
hair out and then cut it and then grow it out again, you know?
Here, Abby, just move your mouth to what I'm saying as Bowers. Hey, everyone, so these two hot chicks came to my door. They worked for the Bible or God or some shit, so I banged them on the top of a treehouse. It was incredible. Sent them running for the hills with the greatest story of their lives.
Hilarious.
Bowers, honestly. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good Bowers.
Oh, man. You're joined by Jack O'Lantern.
That is
Are
not
you Coolio? Are you Coolio, Jack?
You just see a spider.
R.I.P. Coolio.
We keep spending most our lives with Jack. The stars cheat in our eyes. Wow. You also kind of look like a grandma with that gray hair on top. You look like a Julio's
spider
grandma.
came all over your head. Is what it looks like.
Julio's grandmother right here. Nana Cool.
It's the first time I've ever been anywhere close to cool.
He looks like Gulio.
I like that when your cheat is covered.
Hey, who eat that cheat? Hey.
Oh,
Susan's
my
here.
God. Susan, who is here? Good to see you, Susan.
How are you?
What's
Are you
up,
a Harry
Susan?
Potter or something or other? What is-
Hello.
No, guess what I am? I don't think you guys could guess it.
We cannot guess. You're the
Wait,
sky.
wait. It's music.
music.
I see musical notes. I see music.
Music in the
with
sky.
diamonds? Are you a Beatles song?
Lucy,
What is it?
Jodie got it. Music and sky. Music in the sky.
Music in the sky.
music in the sky?
Everyone's favorite phrase, music in the
Music in the
sky.
sky.
And this is a snuggle too, right?
Okay. Oh, it's a snuggie.
nice.
Oh, Snuggie.
Yeah. Well, you got it on backwards.
Yeah.
That's just a robe. If you don't put it on the other way, it's just a robe.
I know.
Snuggie
I'm
goes
so
flipped around.
hot, you know.
I agree, you're hot, but just go your snuggie right. Hey.
We are joined by Key. Ra. What did you eat? Is that a spider? Oh,
Yay.
shit.
Spiders?
Hey.
You just ate Jack Doss style, just so you know. For the record, para la recuerdo. Are you Natalie Portman from Closer? Who are you?
I don't know.
The sixth
I
sense.
just put
The
on a
sixth
wig.
sense.
I just.
You
put
mean
on
the
a
Fifth
wig.
Element? You mean the Fifth Element?
Yeah, you're right. That's what I meant. Fifth Element. I knew there was a.
It looks great.
It looks
I
really
love
great.
It. Yes.
Looks good.
I love that two of the four of us that have shitty outfits on are judging others' outfits. Who are you supposed to be? Who the fuck am I supposed to be?
Right.
We are joined.
So very male of you. No.
We are costume splaining. We got Cassie Nowlin joining us. Cassie Howlin. Ooh.
Hey.
It's cause
I like your little lights in the background there.
It's called cosplaying, Ben.
You are
Cosplaying,
dressed
yeah.
obviously as music in the sky without the music. I love that costume.
We can go with at least an AL team with integrity or
Oh,
something.
wow.
Oh,
Still bitching about the Astros, I see. That's nice. All right, cool.
I'm Herschel Walker. I got a lawman gun. We are joined by the peanut to end all peanuts, or it's a giraffe's
Miss.
torso.
Ms. Peanut. D's
These
nuts.
nuts. Ah!
I love it.
And a bood.
And a booed. Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Okay, I like it. I like it. She's poison
That's
for children.
fantastic.
She's poison for children. I like it.
Right? She's
Good.
not allowed in a
These nuts is
preschool, that's
really
for
good.
sure. But not
Wait,
for
are
the
you
reasons that
implying that people might go into anaphylactic shock if they get?
Ah, boom! There it is.
Yes.
there
Don't
it
eat
is.
Anna's nuts. She'll die.
Brilliant.
This is a great costume. You are obviously dressed as Dee's giraffe torso. I love it. I love it. Love that. We are joined by Gus Weenie, everybody.
Oh, Lord. Don't pull out your Gussowini.
One day he's not
I was
dressed
like,
up.
wait. Right.
He's a chicken every other fucking day, but today he's just in a shirt. Okay. It's an anti-costume. Nice work, Gus.
Is your thumb up by accident, Gus? Or just constantly up there? That's pretty interesting. There you go. Boom.
That's how he gets hired. He's a positive guy all the time.
Real quick. Everybody throw in 10.
Throw 10.
We have
Oh, 10.
accumulated.
Oh shit.
10? All right.
I'm so glad I was not asked to be a part of this.
Yeah, this is the
Here we go.
8, 10.
Now,
Here's 10.
All right.
to do the rest of the show with these in our mouths. All right, cool. I got them. I got 'em in my cheeks. I can do that. Jen Story's here. What's up, Jen? How are you?
Jenny Fear Stormy.
Got the hair a little dark.
I'm
A little hair dark. I like it.
Are you okay?
A lot more.
Jody's already in trouble. You got a little mouth, Jody. You're already
That's so
filled up pretty good.
small.
You only got 10 in your mouth. You can't even talk yet.
Hold on.
Oh my God, girl.
Is it just me or does it
There
seem
we
like an audition Jody's been on before? What's going on?
Only 10. Is my mouth huge? Don't I sound normal?
You do sound normal. I think I sound normal.
I have
we
just
add-
like little chipmunk cheeks.
Can we add
Okay,
Rachel
I had
also, please? Let's add
Okay, I
Rachel,
just
please,
have it.
Molly. Jen and Stormy, you are dressed as music in the sky with no music or sky. Is that right?
She's
I've been
Sunday
working
Adams.
on this my whole life. I am basic white girl. I think I nailed it.
Oh, you're doing great. Do you have a pumpkin spice latte nearby?
Pumpkin spice is gross, but
I know.
You can tell I'm already
I
breaking my
wanna be funny,
diet.
and
too.
everything I say sounds like I'm gonna fucking punch somebody in the face or my mouth is full of it.
I just realized I'm like for sure breaking my diet because there's already sugar just like dripping down my
yeah,
face,
yeah.
like melting.
This shit's gonna
Don't you feel it
disintegrate
running through
in
your
our
veins?
mouth.
Doesn't it feel great?
It does feel pretty good. It does feel pretty damn good, baby.
Oh yeah, do you hosts have someone around to give you the Heimlich if this goes sideways? We didn't think about that. Oh, we might all watch Bowers just choke to death right in a fucking Las Vegas hotel room.
Hey,
damn.
by the way,
and but that's something that I think we was probably on all of our bingo cards, but not by candy corn. You know what I mean?
sure I'm going to choke that in a hotel room in Vegas for sure, Jody, but you're right. I'm not expecting
But not by candy corn.
Frankenberries is here. What's up? I
Only
like
by
that
a
one.
woman named
Nothing
Candy.
much.
Yes, I'll be strangled by a woman named Candy, but not Candy.
And your background frame is named Gary. I love that. Oh, gallery.
Gallery. Yeah, I'm at a restaurant. I'm actually going to my secret cinema, like down the street. So
I love that you
this is, like, the
still
most
found
convenient
a
place to do
frame with a glare on it. That's
Yep.
incredible.
yeah, it's actually like a window though, but yeah, I thought of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He
Nothing
looked around and
scarier
was
than
like,
a glare
what's
to
the
you, Ben."
worst, glariest thing I can find? Here it is.
Yes.
And that's what- yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Remember,
God.
for 50 more total dollars, we put 10 more in our mouth. These are going to not be able to stay in there that long, so feel free and reach deep
Oh
soon.
my God, Patrick.
Jody, are you
The
okay?
Sailor
Another
Moon
10?
Usagi Tsukino.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Wow.
God. That's amazing.
Nice.
I
Patrick
don't
went
know if
all
I'm
fucking out.
I don't know if I'm turned on or I'll never have sex again, but it's one of the two. I don't know what's going on. It's one of the two things.
Wow.
That is fabulous. Oh my God. What's happening? Oh my God.
Live
That's
from
amazing.
Oz's, that is Shannon Bourquet. Shannonberg, you're an avocado salad. Wow.
Ben, a crudité.
This is amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
Oz's
another
house.
Dr. Oz.
Crudité. I like it. I like it.
Amazing. That
Very
is
nice.
amazing.
Very, very good.
Et tu, crudité?
Invisible man Steve and invisible woman Val. Great.
That's really good.
You wouldn't believe how long we worked on our makeup.
I see a pair of
They
eyeballs
actually
in the
painted
distance.
themselves, yeah, into the chair.
I'm gonna lose it.
What,
Jody?
do we have to put 10 more in our mouths? Have we got more 50 more yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, got
Jody,
it.
you look like the kids in the Sandlot when they do like chewing tobacco. You look like you're gonna throw up.
Yeah, I can't like. Yeah,
And
I
you're
tried chewing
chewing.
tobacco. I'm not chewing.
No,
I'm
Ben.
sucking. Oh,
I'm not chewing. No, it's in the
I'm just
pocket
like
over here.
sucking down.
I'm
the
just sucking
spit
down
as they
the
dissolve
fucking
in my
sugar.
mouth.
It's so
Yeah.
gross.
This is not pleasant.
I
at
like
all.
candy corn. It's more so that I'm just like, are we like?
This is
Well,
hell.
Although
look,
it's getting easier, you know what I mean?
if we don't get any more tips, listen, it was all
Well,
worth it.
We're
We
$20
each
away
made
from our
$10. We each
Hold
made
on.
$10 and humiliated ourselves. It's totally worth it.
We're $20 away from
Yeah,
our
and I
next.
didn't have to do anything.
Except
You didn't
look
even
better.
have to
Except
wear
look better.
pants.
We're like, put on an outfit. You're like, okay, I'll look better than I was going to look in a costume, you dick.
So some stuff had come in. So by the way, we're $20 away from our next 10.
Okay.
Anna, candy corn hell. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Miley tipped for the candy corn bucket and for Danny specifically. Oh, it's so gross. Anna D.
Oh God, thank you, Danny. God damn you. What?
This segment of complete embarrassment is brought to you by Candy Nipple Tassels. Candy Nipple Tassels. Are you?
Why?
Are you hungry for these nipples?
Why do you have those?
Are you broke up for a second? What?
Down the hatch, everybody.
Why do you have those?
10 more? Okay.
Can't hear you, Jody.
No.
There we go. 10 more.
I sucked my first 10 down to nothing, so I'm going to put 20 on
6,
this
Jesus Christ, 8.
I'm doing 20
I
this
got
time.
2.
Oh boy, here we go.
There we go.
Anna D said, sorry I couldn't join the VFR this one. Keep it spooky.
Thanks, Anna.
What the
How
hell?
small is your mouth?
How are you not
like Jodie, you could have been a contender. You could have been somebody. Listen, if you give me $50 to put candy corns in my mouth, that's an offer I can't refuse, okay?
Why can I speak normally? Do you know sign language?
It just fell out of your mouth like a slot machine. And Rachel
Man,
can
I
speak
feel like-
normally because Kevin's a very lucky man. What's that, Candy?
I feel like your Marlon Brando is very Trump-like.
Listen, I'm the greatest Marlon Brando impressionist there ever was. Okay? The best. The best. Okay?
I'm going to start drooling.
20 is about my limit. I think I do more than 20.
Jody, we're $10 away from 10 more. I'm so sorry.
Shit.
Gray Gorman helping with the next. Josh Walsh said corn. I wonder how many more I can fit in. Anna D said, sorry, can't join the VFR this month. Keep it spooky.
You already read that. The sugar's getting to your head.
Dave Adler said, how much we're getting.
You're looking more like a young baby Jodie Sweetin from Full House right now.
Dave
More like
Adler
full
said,
mouth.
Full mouth.
full.
Oh, by the way, we can use these candy corns for your how chewed business where we send people chewed up food that you.
Oh, the baby bird. The baby bird business model. I love it.
She does that. Yeah, she puts it in the bag.
Whatever happened to our four dignity?
Wait, Jody, I wonder if your candy corn's bigger than mine.
Why
No, similar candy corns.
It looks similar. Okay.
Oh.
Mine might be a little. Well, that one was
I
particular.
mean, there's no way for us to tell the size, and we can hold it close
Hey,
for farts.
Let's vote on that. Let's vote on the costume contest, and we'll have Adam do his set, and then
Listen, real quick though. Patrick Yoakley says more corn.
More
So we're
corn?
gotta put in more corn.
We got one more corn. All right, 10 more.
All right, 2,
10 more. Here we go.
4.
Watch it, put little candy corn in your tiny
Please
mouth.
don't choke.
Please don't choke. Please don't choke. Please
I gotta
don't-
stuff in the corners of my mouth like a little chipmunk.
Mhm.
Do you get more 10 in? Do you put yours in yet, Ben?
I put them in.
Why do you not have any in your mouth?
Well, I'm sorry now. I'm sorry.
I feel like I could probably do 50. I
I
got
could
30
do
in
a
there
lot
now.
more.
I could do at least 50.
Terrible.
I can't talk. If I did 30 more, 10 more, I couldn't talk.
Jody, tell us how was your summer?
Danny, you wanna do your Adam, you wanna do your set?
No.
And then we'll...
No, we can't do a set while we have this in our mouths. We gotta finish this first. We gotta finish this first.
Steven Val sent in 50, so
Here we go. 10 more.
Oh, fuck.
There's 10 more. Boom, here we go.
Well, not with that attitude, Jody.
need a bowl.
I'm Ben Gleib.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm Ben Gleib, and I'm running for president in 2024. What's that, Jodie? Sorry, what's that? Second word sounds like?
I think I'm still good, y'all. I think I'm okay.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna choke to death. I don't know how to do it anymore.
I'm all right. Am I gonna win the contest for the first time ever?
I just realized also the phrase "Do we got any tips coming in" could refer to someone's sex life too. You know.
Miley.
I'm out. I couldn't. I almost threw up.
I can't believe Bowers was the first out. Jodie,
Wow.
good for you.
Jodie, that's intense.
Jodie.
I tried to talk, and one little candy corn went down my throat, and I'm like, nope, I'm it. That's it. I'm gonna die.
And then Jodie, tell us, what do you think is the most pressing political issue in the country right now?
The muting of women, I think, is the problem. We don't let women talk.
Listen, Jodie, it's not we don't want you to talk. We're gonna put more candy. What is that? You're feeling so unheralded. I get it. Unheralded.
2 words. Sounds
No
like
hair.
it's a movie.
We're
Okay.
$30 away from the next one. People are keep tipping.
I don't want to eat 2 hoes. I want to eat what? I'm trying to understand.
I think
don't want
she's
to
done.
eat 2 hoes. you said?
Who thought that I would come this far?
Well, I didn't realize
me.
your mouth was so big. I didn't realize Joey's mouth was so small and yours mouth was so big.
Apparently, you can just draw a bigger mouth on your face and it gets
Yeah,
bigger.
is that what the stitches for? Did you cut your cheeks open so you could fit more candy corn and you stitched them up? Is that what you got more leaves?
Oh,
Is that what's going on?
42
What
is her
started as a
mouth.
fun Halloween game is increasingly feeling like hazing.
Hey, Rachel, Hey, Rachel, where's Kevin? Is he still pooping?
No, he's working.
I want to make Rachel laugh so bad right now. Oh, Jodie, are you bowing out, Jodie?
Yeah,
I
she
only
said she
hair
has
4
42.
balloons. You say I only hair 4 balloons?
You can only have 42.
42
No, use your words, Jodie.
She can fit in her
Doing
mouth.
these hand motions. Use your words. We can hear you.
$10 more. Thank you, Patrick. More corn, he said. $10 more.
More corn.
No,
Is
not
this-
yet. We got 10 more bucks.
Oh, $10 more. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely could have done a stand-up set while all this was going on. That was a great idea.
I got it ready.
I got it ready too. I will not lose a contest if I can avoid it.
No,
Jody's
man,
out.
you're going down. This one's mine now.
Oh, Jody's
We'll
out.
see.
Jody's
All
out.
right.
Nice
Jody's
job,
out.
Jody.
Nice work, Jody.
Why didn't I get a
How many
water
have we
break?
done so
You
far?
had half the space the rest of us did in your mouth. That was really, really solid.
Aren't you
How
all
about-
40?
And I'm still really loud. Apparently, I have good acoustics. I don't know.
You do have
Did you
good
say
speech.
apparently you got 2 poo sticks?
It's
She's
too
not
many.
Kevin. She's
you,
not Kevin.
but you are the only other one that was like, oh, I don't talk about it either. And now here the fuck we are. And
Yeah,
now
there we
here
go.
we
Then
are.
open your mouth. Okay.
He still got him in there.
How far are we from the next 10, Rachel?
$10.
Oh,
Okay.
I have to.
here's-
I think I have candy corn. Look at. You got. I get candy corn.
Yes.
on my face.
I'm gonna offer something on behalf of me and Rachel without asking her. When we get this $10 more, we put 10 more. If we get 50 more, we put 20 more. Let's just get to the limit here.
Ben.
Yep.
Someone's really concerned for you, Ben, because they know that I'm gonna crush you.
You think so? You wish you
Yeah,
could crush
with your
me.
giant jaw, you're just gonna.
I just
like,
dislodged my jaw.
Oh my god! And now there's like a bag of used candy corn on my desk.
I'm going into shock after not having sugar for 16 days. So this
I
is
know,
not
I can't
ideal.
imagine.
Jody, can you please put that on Facebook Marketplace?
Oh no! What you? There's a running gag. That was what he was talking about. That we had this business where I chewed up food and sold it online. It was a whole. It's a whole stupid
you know,
thing. It sounds really weird, but we had this joke about it, and so that was why he said. Well,
You know what it's
actually,
called?
he said-
You know
that's what the
amazing.
winner gets this week.
Yeah,
my
bag of
chewed
her
up
chewed up candy corn. You know what the business is called where she chews up food?
Gently used.
It's called
Pre-owned.
It's called How
Bets. Who's
Chewed.
gonna win?
How chewed?
How Chewed.
Yeah.
It's called How Chewed. Is the name
All
of it.
right, Miley just did it. So
That's a great
put
plan.
that 10 in.
Oh my god.
More.
Hold on. I have to like. I'll be back.
How you doing, Rach?
Is that now 40?
No, that's 50. That's 50. That's 50. So Rachel, you look like a rescue dog who then like turned evil. You know what I mean? Like you got the little nose, like like no one ever adopted you, and then you got hit by a car, and then like you're now mean and you like kill.
I still hit it on top lip.
So,
like a dog from a Tim Burton movie.
There we go. That's
Yes,
better.
that's a dog the Nightmare Before Christmas. Like
if we get 50 more dollars in tips, we put 20 more. That's the rule.
20. I can do 20.
20 more. Holy cow!
I think I could do
70.
I don't know what's 70. Oh, Dave Adler sent a tip in.
Nice. What's up, Dave?
Let's see what he said. It was, I missed it. I can still read.
What does it mean? I think Rachel is crushing Ben right now, says Kira. How are they? We're tired.
I am. Dave Adler said, how much
Seems
for
to be
getting
what?
you all to eat a pound of circus peanuts?
She seems to be what, Kira?
Pound of circus peanuts.
She seems to be talking a lot easier than you.
No,
I am. Thank you so much for noticing.
Four score and 7 years ago, my diction has never been so perfect.
Your dick what?
4 corn and 7 years ago.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's corn.
It's corn.
4 whores and 7 beers.
I got I dribbled candy corn juice on my laptop.
I'm gonna try and
Back to
do.
the Geek Squad.
I'm gonna try and do Marge Simpson. Homer, don't yell at Bart like that. I can still do impressions like this. Come on, baby.
Patrick Yoakley's halfway there. He gave us 25, so we just need halfway more.
Uh-oh.
Ow. Ow. One of them was.
Are you stabbing and stabbed?
It's like the sucking it down. It created little points. This one right here. Whichever one that is. Number 38. I think that one.
Your eighth bicuspid is now a pointy piece of candy corn.
The thing we fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gus is our dude. Gus just did it, so we gotta do.
All right.
20 more.
Hey.
I don't have 20. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
There's 10, and there is 20. Boom.
Those are little.
No, they're
those
full
are
size.
little. Those are tiny. Look at look.
Yeah, Jodie. Well,
I only have 19 left, and that's
Each one
it.
is
I only have
2/3 of an
19.
inch. All right, do it, girl.
I think.
Look, I mean, look at mine.
Jodie-
were like
Jodie
that
has-
my whole. I have like really big ones.
Yeah, Jodie's candy corn to the size of full-size Snicker bars. She's like the good house on Halloween that gives out the full-size candy. She's not giving out
Here's a regular candy corn. Here's the one I had.
Oh yeah, that is almost a 10th bigger. You're right.
First of all, I don't want to hear any man giving a woman shit about measuring things, okay? All right, you know what I'm saying? Being like, well, look, it's that much. Do you see that? Do you see that?
That's exactly. But Jodie, that's exactly why I never hold my dick up against another dick. That's not a good. I never do that for that.
I thought you were going to say you held it up against a candy corn. That was going to be really sad. Yes.
Jodie's
No, it looks huge next to a candy corn.
Jodie's candy corn is the candy corn on the cob. It's a lot bigger.
The candy corn on the cob. Rachel literally is you know those things that you squeeze and they pop little things out? Like I bet if I just squeeze her really hard, she'd just start projectile shooting things.
All right, one of you
That's what
ask
her husband's doing in the bathroom.
Danny, ask a question to me and Rachel, and we'll each tell us a sentence, and we'll each say the same sentence.
I got it.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay, wait. Bowers, go.
Oh, you lost! I won it!
I think Rachel's puking, you guys. I think Rachel might be puking. No, was it number 38? 38 just finally fucking
That's
stabbed you.
so much candy corn.
You want to see
I wanna
this
show
fucking
it, but I don't
pile?
wanna
Look at
show
Oh
this.
my god, no one wants to see that, Ben. No one wants to see
I was
that.
thinking
That's why
we
we all
could
did
have
it
Adam
off
do-
camera. That's why it was off camera. No one wanted
Yeah,
to
but
see
I want people to know it's all still there.
Oh, so when you
Stuck in my
spit something into a bag, it's cool,
Well,
but
what do
when
we
Ben
think? Like
does
you
it, all
put
of a
it there.
sudden
What do
it's
you?
a
Where do we
big
think that
issue.
you put it? If you put it in your mouth, why wouldn't it
Swallow.
still be there?
It's called swallowing,
Jody's so
Jody. It's
offended.
called swallowing.
Oh,
Now,
I'm sure you know a lot about that, Ben.
Hey.
I hope that's a food joke. I gotta rinse my mouth out with water.
Jody, he's never seen it. He's never seen anything swallowed. Anyway,
Adam,
I was gonna have Adam do his set and see which person keep the candy corn in their mouth and not spit.
He's like, I wore a tuxedo for this shit. Anyway,
I think it is time for Danny, though. Can we get to Danny now? Are we ready?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys can hear me. I think I'm. All right, coming up right now, he's our favorite. It's Adam Mamawala.
hey,
Oh
boy.
God, what are you doing?
Oh shit! Now he's stripping. Okay.
Here we go.
It's a clip on. It's a clip on. I just wanted to impress you all. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you again. Where to begin? You know, it's not. I don't get to do shows in tuxedos a lot, and it's always a thrill. Although I got to do a show in a tux earlier this week. I hosted a corporate event at a very bougie place in New York, and I rode the subway there in this. And I got to tell you, riding the subway in a tux feels ironic. It feels like you're doing a bit. It is ridiculous. The one thing I like the most about it, though, is that people take you very seriously. Like, I was running late to where I was going, and as I was walking through the street in a tuxedo, I felt like Moses. Like, people were just parting as I walked down the street. You ever try to be in a rush in sweatpants? No one believes you. They're like, where are you going? Folks, I have to tell you, it was a very disturbing experience for me to watch the candy corn situation. It's not for me. It's not for me. I know my limits at this point, and I say that because for all of you California people, this is no big news. But New York right now is very confusing with weed. No one knows what is completely allowed. It's like legal-ish, but no, it's not clear, right? So like at this point, you can basically like smoke in public and nobody will bother you unless you're black. But generally speaking, you can smoke in public. But it's like not clear what the rules are. And I'm not a weed person, okay? I'm not a weed guy. It's not my thing. The best way I can describe it to you, weed affects me the way Republicans think it affects everyone. Like I panic. I have a meltdown. I'm completely incapacitated. It's a really bad time. And right now in New York, no one knows what the rules are, right? So like you can smoke in public and it's fine. And then dispensaries open and apparently you can go in and buy weed. And then you walk by 2 days later and it's just a T-Mobile. And you're like, am I losing my fucking mind? I swear to God, there was a dispensary. Am I being gaslit by the dispensary industry? It's very confusing. But I did a show on 420 on the day of all days for weed people. In Astoria, where I live, I got paid $20. I don't want to brag, but I got paid $20, and I also got to take home any item of my choosing under $50. That's a very important stipulation. Much like your SDSC, anything under 35 you can have, right? So anything under 50. So I took a bag of edible gummies. And I don't think that dispensary realizes that for a person like me, they have just given me a lifetime supply of weed. I will never finish it. I can't finish it. I shouldn't. I will have a panic attack. And the thing is, like, weed people are very enthusiastic about their love of weed. And I get it. I'm pro legalization. That's fine. I'm jealous that you're able to enjoy it the way it's intended to be, and it mellows you out. Not my thing. But they can't accept it, right? Anytime I tell a weed person I don't like smoking weed, they're like, no, you just haven't found the right strain yet. You haven't tried this, you haven't tried that. And like, they won't accept it. But my favorite thing people ask when I tell them I'm not into weed is, have you thought about doing mushrooms? I'm like, did you not hear what I just said to you? I have a meltdown every time I smoke weed. If I told you I was afraid of flying, would you be like, have you thought about joining NASA? I have not. Sounds much scarier. Folks, I had kind of a disturbing experience in this very room recently. I don't even know how else to say it other than I was putting on a pair of jeans, and in that pair of jeans was a cockroach, a big one too. It was a big old cockroach.
Oh, bro, no.
Now, bear in mind, I'm a very clean person. I have a very organized room. The amazing thing is, I flipped out my jeans as you do, put both legs in. Dude was just chilling in the belt loop. And you really learn things about yourself when you find a cockroach in your jeans. I'll tell you what. Some people would react heroically. I screamed, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?" and threw my jeans out a window that was closed. I tell you what, finding a cockroach in your pants really gives you an appreciation for people who have ever taken vows of silence. Because there had to have been a monk at some point, like 7.5 years into a vow of silence, who found a cockroach in his robes and said nothing. And that is the strongest man in the world. That's unbelievable. But inevitably, right? I have roommates, and when the cockroach incident happened, their first question was, "Have you been eating food in your room?" I was like, "I'm sorry, can we not victim blame right now? I've suffered a trauma." Well, I've received the old light, so let's end things with a newer joke, and we'll see how it goes. My new favorite person in the world. It's a category of person that I call cab driver who constantly complains about Uber and Lyft during the ride while simultaneously proving exactly why those services exist. All right, let's get into it. So I was in Burlington, Vermont recently, a place that makes New Hampshire feel diverse, and I was told I had a flight. It was like a 7 a.m. flight on a Sunday morning. I got to the hotel and they were like, "You know what? You probably won't get an Uber or Lyft at that time. You just call a car service, right?" So I call ahead. I order a car service. I have the pickup scheduled for 4 o'clock in the morning. I get a call like half an hour before from the guy. He's like, "Hey, I overslept. I'll be there at 4:30. Great start, right? So he comes to pick me up, and I can best describe this man's aesthetic as CrossFit Santa. That's the only way I can describe it. Just a very, very muscular, older, bearded man. So I get in the car, and just immediately it's so early, and he's just bitching about Uber and Lyft constantly. Uber and Lyft are the worst things in the world. They rip everybody off. You're so lucky that you got a ride with me. I have the lowest prices in town. He's charging me $25 to get to the airport. He's like, "No, you wouldn't have found anything lower." Bear in mind, just out of curiosity, I had checked Uber and Lyft before I took the car. $13. It would have been $13 if I had just taken a fucking Uber. So anyway, I'm in the car. He's complaining, and about halfway through the ride, he goes, "You have cash, right?" And I was like, "A little, but I need to pay with a card." And he goes, "Cash only." And I was like, "Well, either way, I need a receipt." And he goes, "A receipt?" And the way he said "a receipt," it felt less like he was surprised I was asking for one and more like he had never heard that word before. Like it was just flummoxed by my question. So he goes, "I don't have that, but can I write you a note?" And here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but the IRS does not function like a middle school nurse's office. You need more than a handwritten note to write something off. Anyway, I'll speed this up because I'm running out of time. But as we approach the airport, he straight up says, "How much are you going to tip me? How much are you going to tip me?" And I was like, $5. And he goes, "People usually tip 10." And I was like, "It's 20%. I don't know what to tell you." So I give him $30, right? He hands me a business card. Mr. had never heard of a receipt, apparently has a Vistaprint account. Hands me a business card in case I'm ever back in town, since the service was good. And all I'm saying with this whole long-winded story is that I understand that Uber and Lyft are probably fundamentally bad organizations. I completely appreciate that. I don't even know that capitalism is particularly good. But do you have any idea how frustrating it is that the closest I can get to leaving this guy a 1-star review is just complaining about it in my room? It's so upsetting. It's really... At least when Uber fucks you, there is a receipt to prove that they did. All right, this was fun. I'm out of Mamawala.
Out of Mamawala, everybody. Tip jars open. Venmo, PayPal, send in those tips. Yeah, man, that's why I like wearing a tux, man. Let me show you. You have a little earpiece and a clipboard. Mm-hmm. You can fucking go anywhere. You literally can walk backstage Broadway. You can walk into the Super Bowl. No one gives a fuck if you're wearing a tuxedo. And you have
I learned a long time ago that if you do anything confidently, no one says shit to you.
Oh, that's very true.
That's been the story of my whole life. That is my whole philosophy.
There we go.
Yeah. Now, we are all dudes. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't know.
Oh, I think that has a lot to do with it.
But I know, I know lots of women that are confident just walk into shit, and that.
Yeah, because girls never sneak in anywhere.
Well, no, there's a difference.
It's hard being a girl to like get in.
No, you get invited into places. We have to sneak in. There's a difference, right? Like,
It's true. Well, not always.
You're like, hey,
Not
you're the
always.
VIP, hot ladies
There's
VIP.
plenty-
We got to be like around the wall.
No. There's plenty of places that ladies are not invited to. So sometimes you just gotta like warm your way in, or you act. I did it the other day. Where the hell was I? And I was with like the kids or something, and I don't know. I just kept walking. I was like, fuck it, let's just go this way. And my kids were like, but I was like, shut up. And keep walking. So that's my parenting tip: is just teach your kids how to hustle through.
Obviously, what Bauer said about women getting invited in everywhere stops being true when you got kids with you.
That's true. You're not a lot of kids in the VIP. That is true.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I forget what it was.
There's little sex in the champagne
look,
room, but there's no kids in the champagne room for sure.
Yeah, look, it's terrifying. My 14-year-old daughter, who's 5'9" and fucking gorgeous, looks far older than she is, and I have to beat dudes off with a stick. It's really gross.
Gross. Well, you do what to them?
Oh my god. I do. I beat like this. And you hit it.
Hey, whatever.
This hurts, but I'm gonna come, so I guess I'll take it. Oh my god, this is great.
And dressed as this, right? You know what I mean? Like I do this
with a mouthful of candy corn, mind you.
But with candy corn. And just a
is candy corn what they're calling it these days?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's weird. And let me tell you, I make a lot more than $50 in tips. That's all I'm saying.
Adam, I was in Florida a couple months ago. My cousin was, it was late at night. We were in the condo. She was walking to get water in the middle of the night and she stepped on something. She's like, Rachel must have like dropped a grape from the fridge. Turn on the light. It was a cockroach. She just full on splatted a cockroach with her bare foot.
I think the fact that they can fly is what makes them so much worse. Because even if it were just a big bug that could only scurry about, that would be one thing. But the fact that it can like fly into your face at any moment.
Yeah.
So when I was 19, I moved out of my parents' house and I bought my own place. And I was at the house, and it wasn't very far from my parents. It was literally like a 3-minute car ride. And it was like the first couple weeks I was home and I was doing laundry and we were renovating the house and stuff. So some of the walls were like opened up, whatever. Doing laundry, find a cockroach in the laundry, freak out, throw it, shut the door, call my dad, and made my dad come over and kill the cockroach.
Hey, there's no shame in that. I did not want to deal with it myself.
Now I'm like, I'd kill the fucking cockroach, whatever, I could deal with it. I cornered a squirrel the other day and that was the whole thing. But I just think it's cute that my dad actually would do that. Like drive the 3 minutes to come and kill a cockroach for me.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Could your dad possibly come to my place? Because there's been a possum sleeping in my backyard for the last few days.
I once moved apartments, but I didn't want to clean my bathroom. That's how bad my bathroom had gotten. We just moved.
So you guys, my dog plucked a fucking squirrel out of the pool the other day. Okay. It was a night. It was this shit was wild. Okay. So I'm like, can I tell? Do I have time to tell this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sitting like in my living room and I hear this like squeaking and I hear that my dog and then it's like getting loud. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look outside and my dog, I have a German Shepherd Husky mix. She's a big dog. Is like pawing this soaking wet thing and the thing is like freaking out, right? I get the dog inside. I shut the door, but now the fucking squirrel is cornered right next to the sliding glass door and the couch. And is like angry and jumping at me. Now, I have to preface this with the fact that when I was about 9 or 10, I was attacked by a squirrel, and those little fuckers will claw the shit out of your arms. So now I'm having to face the squirrel, which has some previous trauma. So I'm like, fuck. And then I can't go back inside to grab anything because the dog is right at the door trying to keep her. So I had to grab the pool net and like capture this really angry squirrel that was soaking wet and just having the worst fucking morning of its life, right? The squirrel's like, this sucks so bad. Like first I almost drowned, then I got beat up, now I'm in a net. Anyway, so I fucking take the net over and just like dumped the squirrel over on the other side of the fence and then texted my neighbor and I was like, hey, we had an incident with a squirrel. Can you check and make sure there's not like a dead squirrel on your side of the fence? And so she looked back there and she was like, no dead squirrels. I think we're clear. I was like, all right, great. I saved a squirrel then. So that was.
Do you think when the squirrel showed up late to work, the squirrel's boss believed his story?
I thought when the squirrel met his squirrel buddy, the squirrel buddy was like, was that fucking Jodie Sweetin? He was like, I think it was actually.
Did you?
Well, that's the weirdest thing now is that the world's in such a weird, because because there was a rat recently that was in my pool that Henry found struggling, and I had to get him out with the net. And then 2 days later, there was a dead rat in my pool I had to get out with the net. The world is in such a bad place. Animals are killing themselves. You understand what's happening?
No, you know
Animals
what it is?
are
It's
jumping.
because it's so dry. They're trying to get water out of the pool and they fall in.
I remember at Ben's birthday
it
party, I had to
actually
get Ben out of
is
the pool with a
related
net.
to like climate change. It's actually because it's so dry. There's no water for them anywhere, and so they are trying to get water out of. That's why possums, all that kind
Damn.
of stuff. Are, like, yeah.
Damn.
Or they'll drink the chlorinated water, or they drink a bunch of it, and they get really sick too. So yeah.
This possum that's sleeping in my backyard, he's hiding behind this bike. There's a tarp over it, and Henry keeps running there. So I went and looked. I pulled the bike back, and I guess they're nocturnal, so they sleep during the day. And he like was kind of woken up on me, but they didn't move, and he wasn't scared, but he just had this weird like teeth out look, and just was frozen like this.
He was playing possum. He was acting dead. Yeah.
It was really weird. It was really creepy.
You should go up and pet him.
Real quick, Adam, by the way, mushrooms are the feeling of weed without the paranoia and anxiety. So that they're not wrong.
Disagree.
I feel like people talk about having like a really bad experience with mushrooms sometimes.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. No one's ever had a bad experience.
Hallucinogenics.
I think you're talking about
hallucinogenics.
CBD.
All depend on the setting. That really, truly is. You'll have a bad trip.
March
if you're in- if
2020, a hero's dose
shit happens.
of mushrooms is not
I mean,
smart idea.
if you take like 9 grams, but if you take a little bit of mushrooms, I mean, microdose. I mean, I would microdose to start with, but it really helps you with yourself. It helps figure your brain shit out. All the anxiety you have will be helped by mushrooms, not exasperated. But there's also a thing you should teach yourself, which I've learned, which is when you're doing drugs and something weird happens, you think to yourself, "That's just drugs." Nope, that's just drugs. I'm not scared. That's just drugs. And if you say that enough, then you just have fun with drugs. And you don't
Also, Adam, take Bauer's advice with a grain of salt. You're getting advice from a man dressed like a gerbil in a Vegas hotel room.
Wait, Bauer, so you brought that costume all the way from Los Angeles just for a one
No,
day?
he just found it there.
No, it's just in the room. It was just in the room. No, I brought this. I mean, it's an easy one. It's just a mask. So
Bowers, how much did you have to pay?
Like a drink. What?
Bowers, how much did you have to pay for? Well, this joke's not going to work with that on your face. I'll say it later.
All right, I got some tips.
Please.
All right, so we've got, let's see, Gush Walsh for Dab, Alabama's next dab.
There we go.
Alabama.
It's on the floor.
Yep. We've got Frankie Berman for Adam. If you think finding a cockroach in your jeans is bad, I almost ate a staple in my salad.
I'd rather just eat a staple
not
than
as
have a
bad.
cockroach.
Yeah.
That is not as bad.
With you.
Oh,
I
I'd rather
one
just
time
say-
did eat a piece of aluminum foil though that was in a sandwich, and I was afraid for 2 days I was going to turn into a robot.
Sounds about right. This was last week, not when I was 7. This happened last week.
Right.
It was about
This
5
is- yeah.
years ago.
Right.
Gray Gorman for Adam and Danny, and then he does one of these.
Nice.
Bunst
That's
for
called
Adam.
a heart, Rachel. That's called a heart.
Oh, I just thought it was.
Oh no,
like,
it was with the hands. Got it. I thought you were like
it's called
one
a
of
hand
these
potato.
shapes.
She's doing a hand potato.
It's the thing people
potato?
allegedly have in the middle of their bodies.
My nose itches. Dana tipped for Adam. I've been to Burlington, Vermont. I thought the streets were rolled up at 4 a.m. Great set.
Nice.
Burlington, I don't know if you know this, but they make more than great coats.
I flew into Burlington once. It was one of those little planes where they ask you how much you weigh, right? So I get on because they have to put you on either side to like balance it out. So
Right.
I'm like fifth in line, and the guy says, "So what do you weigh?" And I said, 360. And he goes, "You don't look 360." I go, "She's not fucking 120. So just put us on the same fucking." The one in front of me was lying
I don't
for
want to be a
sure.
bad Tetris player.
Right.
away
You're like,
from
I'm
fashion.
picking up the 25 that she dropped off. Yeah, exactly.
They
How
should
much
make
did
everyone
you have
get
to
on a
pay?
scale when they board like the Biggest Loser.
Right, yeah, exactly. Right. If you're over a certain amount, I'm sorry, sir. And they just
What
turn
if they
you away.
they
yell shame at you and throw food?
what if the airline charged you by the pound, you and your luggage? You just stand on a thing with both your bags, and that's what they charge you, is how much total weight you take up on the plane. That'd be fun.
We'll get. I mean, I think Spirit Airlines is testing that out.
Yeah, right. They
now.
probably
That's how
are.
Kevin Smith got in trouble, I think.
You know, for $60, you could buy the front row Spirit Airlines, which is like first class. It's kind of a weird flex to get first class in Spirit. I'm not sure it's worth $60.
Is it really though first class? I mean,
It's a big, nice
I
seat.
feel like
You get
the bar is so low on Spirit Airlines that like, it's
Actually, the bar's very expensive on Spirit Airlines. A drink's like $9. Anyway.
Let's see. Stephen Val, Adam, who is, as always, brilliant. Please leave us a 5-star review as Uber fans. And then Meg Begley for the eye candy.
There you go. That's you, Adam. You're the eye candy.
Oh, right.
Tesha, hello, my lovely SDSC. Had a break and so was able to pop in for a few. Miss you all. Hi, Tesha.
I thought I was the eye candy on this show.
Hey, Jack, what would you say about the
that
Chicago
looks
Bears?
weirdly
That's my
like your
team.
dead possum.
Weird. I don't know why that is.
Yeah,
I don't know why that
so
is.
strange.
Maybe he
Yeah.
bit me and I'm becoming him.
If
says-
you could figure out your face filters, you'd be so fucking doing
Oh
that
my
right
God.
now. You're so mad. You're so mad.
It is true.
Damn it.
My shit's broken, you guys.
Bunst says, Happy Halloween. I never enjoyed seeing candy corn more. Greg Woman, more support for Rachel winning. And I love this. Mad props for her high-pressured, high fructose pronunciation skills tonight.
Nice. Yes.
I would like
Yeah,
to
you
point
killed
out
it.
the bias of this audience that there's tips coming in for Rachel winning when I won. Not one tip for me winning. What does that even mean?
Well, Rachel won this
I'm
one.
the fucking sheriff. You understand?
No, Rachel won this one. Right?
No, she spit it
No,
out
she
before
spit
I
it
did.
out.
What are you talking about?
No, the
Ben
contest
won
is
it.
who can put the most candy corn in their mouth and spit it out first before the last person, right?
Hilarious.
Okay, I won. All right, and so last chance to send in the memes. But we are caught up.
All right. Well, we get to some memes?
Well, let's do the game first.
I'm afraid.
Oh, do the game,
I'm
then the
afraid
memes?
of the memes
All
for
right.
this week.
So we'll do the game first.
the
So the game is Halloween, a celebrity. And so there was a couple unpaids that I really liked. Greg Murphy, Bob for Saggets,
Nice.
Bob for Apples, and then Dizzy by Nature, Witch McConnell.
I like that.
All
right, so-
mean by that?
Video front row. Let's see. Jenny Fear the Stormy.
Hello. So I got 3, and I'll have to send you some money for the third one. But I got Jim Boer,
Nice.
Scary Shandling,
Nice.
and a damn slutty costume you got there, Mamawala.
Oh.
Jim Boer, by the way, that's just what happens when he performs stand-up.
Hey.
Oh,
Invisible
He
Man.
does a
Oh my
great
God.
parakeet impression, though.
Where did you guys come from? Holy shit.
It took them a long time to get their makeup off, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's swallowing their microphone?
Don't.
Bowers.
The contest is not to put the microphone in your mouth.
How many microphones can you fit in your mouth?
Oh my God. That's definitely on Pornhub. Okay.
So we've got 2.
Nice.
Boo! Russ Streisand
Nice.
Ooh.
and Quentin Tarantula Tino.
nice.
I like that.
I like that too.
Those are so good. A Bibby Bow.
I won that contest too, bitches. Come on now.
Yeah.
Are you starting an OnlyFans page, Ben? What are you trying to do?
It's how much shit can
You're
Ben
like,
stuff in his
fuck
mouth.
it, I ran for president. Now shit's not working out. Watch me stuff this microphone in my mouth.
He doesn't care if stuff's going in his mouth or out of his mouth, as long as it's okay. What do you got, Abby?
Oh boy. Okay.
I've got
A Bibby
Witch
A.
Hedberg
Nice.
Oh,
Rich
nice.
Edberg, nice.
and Helena Boonham Carter.
Carter, I guess.
Those are good ones.
Coolio.
Oh, Jack.
Okay, I hope you can hear this. First, we got to go with Sharon Gravestone.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And Val kills everybody in the movie theater.
So good. Who's next? Medusa.
Okay, so I have MTV's Pimp My Broom starring Hex Zivit.
I like that.
Exhibit's good.
Nice.
And this one might be just a little bit too much on the nose. Satanic cage.
Satanic cage.
Love that.
Gusawini.
Hey,
Hey.
I've got Cemetery L. Jackson and Dracula.
Yes.
That's
That's
such a
good.
good one.
That shit good.
Yeah.
I have 3. So I have Matt Damon,
Oh, nice.
Blake Deadly.
Nice.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And Seance.
Yes. I also only now, the way Rachel said it, got the key. I said it like a relaxing but it's a scary Now it makes a lot more sense.
Scary
Yeah.
Cassie Owlin.
I have Nightmare Winningham.
Nice.
And Pee Wee Slenderman.
Susan.
Yeah, I got Hill on the Stone.
Nice.
All right.
And Jordan, or no, oh man, Just in Time Down to the Lake.
That's a little bit of
I love him,
walk, but I like
Susan.
it. Good.
Sailor Moon.
Oh my
is
God. Commitment of this.
In my nightmares.
All right, I've just got one. Bill Pax Murderer-ton.
Good.
Nice.
All right. Let me just make sure. Anybody else in the front row that had some? Oh yeah, Anna, go ahead.
Sorry, I out of practice. So I have 4. I have Dead Nugent.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
If only.
Yeah, I know exactly. Holly Scary,
Nice.
Pumpkin E.G., and Emma Tombstone.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. So these are the rest of the entries, and I'm gonna fuck one of them up. So Greg
Sounded
had
like a threat. Sounded like a threat. I'm gonna fuck one
Right.
of these up.
Just
One of these.
because. Like it didn't sound,
Mhm.
yeah, I was like, just pick one. Fuck it up.
I think that there's 2 entries in one, but the way it's copied. Anyway, Greg Benedict Pumpkin Patch. And then Adler. No, I think this is this. Yeah, this is one. Leonardo Decapitated Horseman Rio. And those are the entries.
Who was that from?
That
That's
was
from Greg?
from Adler.
Nice.
All right. I really liked Scary Shandling from Jen Story. I liked Boober Streisand from Stephen Val. Sharon Gravestone from Jack was good. Satanic Cage from Meg. I thought Dracula was going to get it from Gus. That was really good, Gus. I like Dracula a lot. Matt Damon was good from Kira. Dead Nugent from Anna. Benedict Pumpkin Patch was really funny, but I gotta give it to Kira with Seance. Seance was really, really good. That's my vote. Adam, which one did you like?
I loved Matt Damon. I loved Witch Hedberg. But I got to give it to Dracula by Gus.
All right, nice, nice, Jodie.
All right. I loved Satanic Cage and Matt Damon. But I too am going with Seance because that's it's really great.
Benny.
I loved. By the way, I have a few entries, so please.
I do too. I got a couple.
Oh, great. From Anime Yoakley, I loved Bill Pax Murderer Ton. I loved Adler's Leo Decapitated Horseman Rio. Dead Nugent from Anna. But my vote also goes to Kiara with Seance.
And I'm gonna say too, it was between Dracula, but then Seance came along and stole the show. So Seance, congratulations.
Classic Seance.
Kiara, woo!
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
You are the champion of SDSC. Congratulations for the next month.
Nice. Ben, how many you got? I got like 4, and Chrissy had a couple.
I got 9.
How many
I've
you got?
got 3.
I got like 9 or 10.
Oh my God.
I'm completely fucked
Well, I
up and
wrote
don't
them in
have
the
any,
5
so.
minutes before the show. I'm very proud of myself.
Nicely done.
I mean,
All right, well, let's just go in a circle. So, Rach, you start. I'll go, and then Ben and Adam.
Oh, this one's a stretch. This is a Ben answer, but Wiz Cheese Khalifa.
Cheese
Yeah,
Wiz
no.
Khalifa.
Well,
Cheese
everybody-
Wiz Khalifa.
I get it.
What does that have to do with Halloween?
Whiz cheese. You might
she
get
got
it.
whiz cheese on Halloween. That was her whole thing.
You might get
Remember
whiz-
Halloween
oh.
where you'd get whiz cheese.
Whiz cheese.
You know how you did that in Florida when you were a hillbilly and had a twin that you threw off a balcony. You know,
Yes.
No.
it was-
All right, go ahead.
I had Trick or Treat Ulrich. Ben.
I've got Ed begs for junior mints.
Adam.
I have civil rights activist Harvey Milk Duds.
That's really good. Rachel.
Oh, many more to come. Don't you worry.
Oh Lord. I've got Cheryl
I love
Scarecrow.
puns.
Nice. I have John Candy Corn.
Yeah.
I've got Tom Shanks you with his butcher knife.
And in instead of M&M, I've got M&Ms.
This one's just fun to say. Trick or treat, daddy. The trick daddy.
Trick Daddy.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I get it.
That was my last one.
Trick loves the kids.
Fun to hear. Too.
I mean, their tricks are for kids,
Well, you know.
along with Wu-Tang.
I've got Elizabeth Boo from Adventures in Babysitting and Karate Kid. Ben?
It's always good when you get to say the credits. We've got. Sorry, Bowers. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
That's
It was a
all
great one. It was a great one. It was a great one. You can judge mine as
We
well.
can't all explain every word of our joke and the whole joke. Some of us leave something. We don't like walk us all the way down the path. You know. Anyway, keep going.
Fair. I've got Madonna now.
Because she's scary.
Oh.
Oh.
I was waiting for a pun, and then I realized you were just. Being
I was
mean.
like, wait. Oh.
All right, my first.
He looks like
group
she's
of these
stuffed
are,
with candy corn.
These are my first half are all candy based. So I've got Reese Witherspoon's peanut butter cups.
Nice. I have Scary Spice Drops. That's a double.
Ooh, I had scary pumpkin spice.
There we go.
Nice. Betty.
The rest of mine, by the way, are a homage to our very own Jodie Sweetin. Maybe you can see why shortly.
Oh no.
Elizabeth Burke, leave me alone, demons.
Is it you and me now, Gleib? Does anyone?
Yep,
does anyone
that's
else?
right, baby.
All right.
Wait,
I've
Oh,
got,
Chrissy had some.
Chrissy just has
Okay,
one. Chris
sorry.
has John Legend of Sleepy Hollow. That's we go. John Legend.
I like that.
Next up, I have Kit Kat Dennings.
Nice.
I've got Mario Nopez. That's why I'm going trick or treating.
Because he's got no pets.
No
Pez. He's got to leave the house because he
Got
has.
no pets.
If he had Pez at home, he wouldn't go trick or treating. But he
He's
doesn't
out
have
of
any
Pez,
Pez, so
yep.
he's gonna
I
go.
have,
Yeah, that's all right.
I have famous NBA star Caramello Anthony.
I was right in the middle of a caramello, and he wouldn't pass. Okay, good.
I've got Dustin Diamond.
Nice.
Okay.
I've got Milky Waylon Jennings.
Oh my God,
I've
he's
got-
brilliant.
I've got Dennis has next of kin to identify the body.
So so concise, which I love about that one.
Thank you.
I've got.
That's
I've
Ben.
got,
If there's one word to describe Ben, it's
Yeah,
concise.
it's Ben Gleib. No, it is Ben Gleib. I am very concise. Thank you very much for asking. That's what his honest
Right.
name is.
I've got Elliot Gould.
Nice. Very nice.
I've got Mark Paul Ghostlar.
Nice.
Nice, very good, very good. I've got Jack Harlow Lantern.
I've got Tiffany Amber seen some scary shit.
So basically, instead of Googling any one of the prompts, you Googled
that's
Saved by the
reach.
Bell. You Googled Saved by the Bell, then try to make all of those work into Halloween? Okay, that makes
Right.
sense.
As an homage to
Saved by the
Jodie.
Hell is more of a Halloween theme. But
Correct.
I mean, you could do like Dave Bouye,
Oh, there you go.
or yeah.
I don't know. I don't get that one, but I just wanted to say I always
Dave
loved. No, I always
yeah.
loved you on Saved by the Bell, Jodie.
All right, I have two left.
It was some of my best work.
Really great on that show. You were great on that show.
I was the caffeine pill that she took.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
No, a lot of people don't know that she was actually it was candy corn was what she was eating. And
Yeah.
so excited
like,
but so
"These are-"
scared.
I'm so spitting into a bag right now.
Right.
All right, Danny, two more. What we got?
Ben, you have any left?
I have one more. Lark
All right,
Hoover heaves pea soup.
Shouldn't have been your last one.
Shouldn't have been the first one, the third one, or the seventh one. I mean, let's be real.
Like from The Exorcist, you get it?
Wait, no, it's. Remember what you just said to Bowers?
Yeah, see?
Say that to you.
Hey.
That's sometimes we gotta take.
Well, I don't like kids. I was a
Adam, what do
shitty
you
kid.
have?
We hate
I
stuff.
got- I got
Sorry,
two
Ben.
left.
Sorry,
I
Ben.
got two
Now
left.
we're being mean.
up. He's
Now
doing this.
Ben, I'm gonna have to text
'Cause
Ben.
my
after
last
and be
one's
like, I
good.
still love you. It's okay.
We'll be the judge of that. Go ahead.
All
No, I'm
right,
staying
my
mostly
second
dead.
to last one is George Booney. You know,
Nice.
And then my final one, I don't know how no one thought of this other than me, Ghost Malone. I mean, come on.
Ghost, leave me alone.
Great job, everybody.
Great job, everybody. All right, let's get into some memes so I can go gamble.
And the costume contest at the end. So, all right.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Gonna get the memes together and then.
Do we want to vote on the costume before we do the meme? No, let's do the memes first.
Oh, here we go. Memes.
First. All right.
Meme.
Starting us off. It's gonna be a different game, but with candy corn. Danny Alabama 007 out of Mamawala. And Jodie thought stuffing her mouth. Slightly moist candy corn. Follow me for more recipes. Fuck you! It's too hot. Jesus Christ, demon squirrel.
Oh, he went for.
Oh no! What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
Whose head is
I'm
that?
not sure.
Mullet.
It's a mullet on someone's balls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. It still has the face attached.
Like this, I was like, Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. Right. Like, what?
Wow.
Oh my God. That is.
He's so proud of it, too.
Someone had edited out the face.
You're also this one is from Gus. Dracula.
Dracula. Oh.
Very good.
All right, what are your favorites?
I like that hot dog one with all the hot dogs in the mouth is really funny, but I got to get to the gas pump just because it was about me and I was mad at the gas pump. Made me laugh a whole bunch. Adam, what was your favorite?
Oh man. Shit. Someone else go first. I'm still ruminating.
Jodie.
I actually also was gonna vote for the gas pump. It just really struck me as it was just a really funny one. Yeah.
I loved
Bowers
gas
definitely
pump.
getting
I loved It's Too Hot Squirrel, but I give it to Mullet Pubes.
Mullet pubes was the most disturbing. I think Gas Tank has it for me.
Loved mullet pubes, the moist candy corn, the Dracula. But I'm gonna give it to the Bowers gas station too. So
Do you realize the string of words that just came
Yeah,
out of my mouth?
I think we need a shirt that just says mullet pubes. There's no explanation. It just says mullet pubes.
All of fucking history, no one has ever said that sentence ever. Holy shit.
Mullet pubes is great,
Like,
but I got to give it to the fuck you gas pump. That's
amazing. Yeah,
I loved moist candy
I love
corn.
moist candy
Listen,
corn. Right, like if you said that outside of the show, if someone just took that clip, they'd be like,
Hey,
"Oh my
Jodie-
god, that poor thing needs to be hospitalized."
Jodie, that's also exactly what it sounds like to find a comics notebook somewhere. When you open up a
Right,
comics
yeah,
notebook,
exactly.
it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
that. It's just like
that, right?
rape on the bus with a monkey.
Right.
What the fuck is this
what
whole
the
thing
fuck is
about?
happening? Right, and then you're like, "Ha, this is hilarious. It's my jokes. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be funny."
Butt sex 2, butt sex again. Like there's just so many things.
But also, it wasn't just that one sentence. This show does that all the time. We have sentences that have never been said in human history, human diamond fuck fight.
It's part of our appeal.
That's right.
Or
The show with
the
appeal.
The show is never not incredibly weird, and I've missed it very much. It's good to be back.
So congratulations, Megan, Lucifer.
Yay!
Megan Lucifer, of course. Yes.
Oh, save
Well
me for
done.
the win.
Costume contest. So
Lose, Lucifer.
should we have everybody
Whoa.
up on the screen?
Yeah, pop everybody up on the
And-
screen. Let's
Yeah.
do a big gallery. I'm voting for Dr. Abibier for being me because I'm a narcissist. So I'm going to vote for the one that's dressed up like me. So that gets my vote.
I am Sailor Mooning it all the fucking way. Yoakley with the Sailor Moon is just really, that is a sight. to
That's
behold.
my vote 100% also. Yoakley with the Sailor Moon.
Yeah, see, that one gives me
Adam, what are you
weird.
voting
That's
for?
like Ben is
Yeah,
Lady
we,
Ben. I
we
can't
had
handle
some
it.
really, really good entries. Wow, I love the creativity on live on the crudité is commendable.
Yes,
Oh.
true.
About
Very
it.
true.
So much so.
I mean,
True.
Jack as the cum covered Coolio. Really, really impressive.
Come, cover Coolio.
Right. I love that
Cum
song. Yeah.
Coolio. But I think
Coming on, a gangster in his eyes.
Come covered Coolio should be the t-shirt.
I loved.
Hey, something new for the merch store.
Oh.
All that to say,
Right
I
after he
have to
died
give it
to
to
a
the Sailor
city
Moon.
Gidget.
The Sailor
I
Sailor
bet
Moon.
you do.
takes it
I
from me.
bet you do have to give it to Sailor Moon. So
Sailor Moon's
I
gonna
love
give it
the
to you.
Invisible Man and the bits with that. Love the
I love
wig.
the Invisible Man.
Coming and I'm coming. Hour
Medusa,
after hour.
Jesus Christ. So good. So good.
Medusa Jesus Christ is amazing.
I'm gonna give it to Sailor Moon as well. How could I not? So Patrick. Woo! Fucking congratulations. Nice
Crazy.
effort.
It was-
A+.
Patrick didn't even know it was
It was-
Halloween. He just showed up today.
Yeah, he was like, "This is what I do." You
Spotlight
guys caught me at an off moment. Yeah.
It's Sailor Moon Day at his house anyway, so it just worked out.
Oh, Jack has updated his name. Don't worry.
Patrick, congratulations. We're not worthy.
Yay!
Yes.
Patrick, all right. And he wins a merch thing. So tell us which merch thing we want. And we'll
Yeah,
send it
so
out.
email
Well,
us.
I assume the cum covered Coolio T-shirt.
But it's actually Coolio's T-shirt, just with someone's.
Right.
It's right. Yeah. And you go,
Or
that's
is it
what I
chewed up
said.
candy corn? Who can say?
Who can say?
I mean, yeah.
I got
Or
a new
both.
job. What
Make
are you
it
doing?
Really special.
I come on Coolio shirts at the factory. Okay.
If I walked in my house and I saw cum covered Coolio standing there in the kitchen, I'd be like, "What's going on in my kitchen?"
Oh my gosh.
That's probably good. Hey guys, thanks. I had a lot of fun.
Oh my God, everyone's done now.
Plugs.
Oh yeah, you can find me at Bally's for the next 4 days, getting really drunk. So come hang out and do that. November 2nd, I'm at the Hollywood Improv in the Lab doing Dirty Church. I'm hosting Dirty Church, so come check that out. Hollywood Improv. Get that for tickets. What you got coming up, Adam?
Starting to book some stuff into next year. I've got some stuff in Colorado I'm going to be doing. Got some stuff in like New York. Hopefully some stuff in New York City coming up soon. But all my stuff is, I'm easy to find. So album's out. You probably already heard it. And then I have a series coming out, like a TV series that'll be streaming somewhere, wherever it ends up being. Maybe the next time I do this, I'll share my screen. I'll show the trailer to everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
Cool. Jodie, what you got coming up?
I am doing a bunch of press. I have a Lifetime holiday movie coming out. It is kicking off It's a Wonderful Lifetime for them. That premieres, I believe, Saturday, November 5th. Right? Yeah, November 5th. So I will be doing a bunch of press for that. Good Morning America and morning shows and all that. So you'll see me around doing that shit. I also have another one coming out on Hallmark on October 28th. And then I also am going to be doing a show at the Comedy Store called Family Dinner. Jeremiah Watkins is in with me right now, and probably a couple other people, but we're going to do that. It's going to be 10:30 December 3rd in the Belly Room. And then what else do I have coming up? I don't know, but you can follow me at Jodie Sweetin. I'm doing a lot of stuff politically right now, doing a lot of interviews with candidates all over the country. Check out the Vote Mama Lobby, which is also something that I'm a part of, that's helping get more women and moms in particular into Congress. Or into actually all positions of leadership, and yeah, that's about it.
I thought you said vote. I thought you said vote Mamawala, and you were trying to.
Yeah, vote Mama. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Mama
Organization
Lobby,
where it's called Vote
Mama
Mama
Mama,
Walla.
Mama
We're trying to
Lobby, Mama Lobby, Mama Walla. Right.
Rach, you got anything
Like,
coming up?
yeah.
Just so our next show is going to be Thursday, November 17th. So that's when we'll be back on SDSC. And then Bowers and I are still doing origin stories. We've had some really fun guests on recently. So you can join, watch all the past episodes. And we're starting to have people from the industry be our guests, which are really next week, for instance. So
The porn industry?
yeah, particularly. OnlyFans, things like that.
Yeah. The service industry. We've had some service industry people on, just
Awesome. Well, it was great to see everybody.
I would like to plug also quickly, if I may.
No, that's the end of the plugs. No more plugs. We got everything, right? We got everybody. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry, Ben. What do you got coming up?
Poor Ben. Ben, it's
no,
okay.
it's when he does 10 minutes of plugs, then we're done. So what you got?
Fuck you, Bowers is my first plug. Next one is I've never seen Bowers so impatient to get off the show. That's his main career thing, is we can go and gamble money away. Third plug is I have
Ben needs a hug is the third plug.
I guess so.
And some tips to catch up on.
I've got
I had one show to plug. Don't say
Tips
this is
to
my
build
only
a dream
career.
on.
I got one show.
I've got my Rebel HQ video series for TYT, still 3 times a week, and a video coming out later tonight on the recent spate of anti-Semitism, a pretty serious video. Also, I would just like to say separately that I'm trying to put myself up for the host of The Daily Show position. So they apparently might be rotating hosts in, which gives me a decent shot to get a shot. So please feel free and tweet at The Daily Show with your suggestion if you like the idea that I should do that position. That would be incredible. I'll be trying to submit soon through official channels as well. And please still watch my special, The Mad King. Dropped 2 months ago. If you haven't watched it, or watch it again, or leave comments and share it, please, far and wide. And the greatest honor of my life happened recently. Kelly Carlin, George Carlin's daughter, tweeted on the official George Carlin account that the special and my comedy reminds her of her dad. So that was insane to hear, and I'm quite proud. But at the same time,
I think she meant the cocaine. I think she meant the cocaine, not the comedy. But
and she meant the comedy he's creating now. And lastly, I would like to plug that in a week from Saturday is the 3rd annual, if you can believe it or not, at Nowhere Comedy, Gleib Off the Top Halloween Spectacular, our big Halloween show with a Halloween costume contest for legit dope prizes. And we just today booked our very special guest, joining me for the first time ever on Gleib Off the Top for some improv and characters and filters and madness is Jodie Sweetin, everybody.
Hey!
Wow, nice.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to work fucking filters on my computer. That's the only thing. But
Yep,
I think
me
we're
too.
gonna,
Me too.
Yeah.
You just need to bring enough of Adderall so the show, when it lasts 3.5 hours, you can get all
Right.
those-
I'll just snort.
That's really-
I'll just snort my Ritalin right before
There you
we do
go.
the show. It'd be great.
There you go.
Two things. Tedge said, I thought Rachel and Jody were the permanent eye candy. Ben is the prop master and Bowers is the dealer food services. And then
I'm
great
craft
way to end.
services.
Ben, you got a tip. Dana said pity tip for Ben and sent you $1. Okay. Bye. See you next month.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
See you later.
Any tip for 10 years?
I'm gonna go lose my rights. Bye, you guys.
Bye.